Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mission Impossible. I'm your host, Shannon, as always. And joining me today, I have another lovely guest. Where can you introduce yourself, please?
Of course. Hi everyone, I'm Hilda from Indonesia. Today I will do the mission with Shannon, of course, and I'm K-influencer. And of course, I have my own YouTube channel. I share some information about like scholarship and my daily life in Korea. So please give a lot of love to my channel also.
Yeah, make sure you guys go check her out. She's got some really interesting content over on her channel. We will leave the link to her channels in the description box. So you guys can make sure to go check her out. And then of course, she's gonna be joining me with the missions today. So we're actually in a place that she's super familiar with, and a place that I love a lot. You guys will probably recognize it as we walk to and from, but we are in Seongsu. So Seongsu is one of my favorite areas in Seoul. This is a really popular neighborhood these days, and you're here a lot, right?
Yeah, I'm here because like my workplace is like in Seongsu, so I went here like so many times during the lunchtime.
We're walking around before the show, and she's like, "Oh, this is cool. This is a hot place. This is cool. That's not that good." Like, just telling me everything. It was really great. But today we're not actually here to do kind of a hot place tour. We're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. We are touring one of the pop-ups here today. You can actually see behind me. This is the New Home pop-up store. So this little pop-up is really cool. This is actually sponsored by a government organization in order to bring a little bit more life to the housing market here, especially for younger couples. But we'll be getting into that in just a second. We're going to go over some of the missions and the rules of the game here. So with Mission Impossible, we have to complete 3 missions within the allotted time. And if we do that, one of you guys will win a $30 Amazon gift card from the description down below. So the only way to win, you guys, is to make sure that you are commenting and leaving commentary, asking questions, whatever the case is. So let's look at the first one. Snap a photo in the 4Cut booth. So you might know this as Inseng the Cut, but this is going to be a little bit of a photo zone. We're going to go in, learn a little bit about the exhibition, and then we'll take some pictures. You ready?
Of course, I am.
All right, let's go. And for all of you guys wondering about the snow, this is all we have left right now. All of the snow has pretty much melted already. It is definitely really cold out here, but there's really not a whole lot left. So sorry to disappoint. You guys can come right this way. 안녕하세요. Hi. Nice to meet you.
혹시 제가 벗어도 돼요? 그 자켓. 네, 잠시만요. 네.
Alrighty, you guys. Yeah. So he's going to be helping us out today. He's going to be telling us a little bit more about today. So what's your name, sir?
I am Sejun Park. I am Sejun Park, manager of LH. LH is the public corporation to provide public housing and to develop Korean territories in balanced way. And New Home is the public housing policy brand name announced by government in 2022 to provide 500,000 public housing unit for sale for the Korean people with low price. So that New Home is supplied to all generation, but young people and newlyweds are our main beneficiaries. So we made a New Home pop-up showroom in Seongsu, where young people gather a lot on October 18th.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever hosted a pop-up before?
Yeah, we shoot the Walkman YouTube, very famous Walkman, and once first November.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long
already.
Sure. How long will this pop-up be going on?
It will run until Christmas Day.
Okay, so you guys, you heard it here. You have until Christmas to come check this out.
Sure.
There's a lot of cool things to do at this pop-up.
Sure.
Can you explain a little bit about what we have to offer?
We have a corner in our pop-up store, and then you can experience 4 of our corner. You can receive the stamp, and then we can change. You can get the pretty New Home gift or coffee.
Yeah, so there's going to be 8 different sections that you guys can come look at, and there's 4 where you guys can get a stamp. If you get all 4 stamps, you guys can win a free coffee, a little keychain, or you can get a little charger. I think we saw it there as well.
Charger,
but it's a lot of fun as well. It's really beautifully decorated, and we're going to learn a little bit more about that. So I want to quickly introduce you. These are the live chats. So they're going to be asking questions.
They're going to ask questions.
So if anyone has any questions, I might ask you throughout the chat.
Sure.
But if you guys are curious about what we're going to be doing here today, make sure you leave some questions down below. And let's go get started. Check it out.
Yeah.
Okay?
Let's go. I'm so excited.
New Home showroom. Ta-da!
Wow,
Isn't
it's
this
so
called the
good.
Wow Room?
Yeah. we decorate for the first floor as a wow zone. But here is Seongsu-dong.
네.
So we have to suit our housing policy to make easy and fun way. So we use that. We provide 500,000 public housing to the public. So we put that various colored flower and star with 500,000 number of representing 500,000 houses, number of houses, and then that new home is our policy brand name, and then you can enjoy it. And then
So you guys can walk around here. This is a lot of different photo zones. They've got the new home in a bunch of different fonts to really show that they're catering to that younger generation and kind of get some interest here. As you said before, they've got 500,000 stars representing the 500,000 new homes that have been developed. There's a little bit more information about that right here as well. So this is not only a really cool photo zone, but it's a really good way to promote kind of bringing a younger crowd into the housing market here.
Yeah.
All right.
They're one of the greatest photo zone with that fog and light, so you can enjoy that photo as
Very
a photo
cool,
zone.
very
Yeah.
cool. So we're gonna take you guys around the corner here. We have to complete our first mission, which is to do the four-cut photo zone. So we're gonna step right back here, and we'll be doing the four-cut.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You know the,
So let's
you know
go.
The, you know the insect decor, right?
Of
There
course.
four
Yeah,
of us.
yeah.
So we
Of course.
also use that photo booth here.
Yeah.
안녕하세요. So you can decorate yourself with
Okay.
glove and glasses.
Sure.
Okay.
So of course, in
Let's
typical
choose
Korean photo
one.
booth fashion,
Yeah.
we're gonna pick something here.
I want this.
And while we do this, can you explain a little bit about this wall right here? What is going on over here?
That is the our prayer about housing. So people who want to own or who don't want to buy house here, so they put their prayer on the wall.
Oh, very cool. So
many
if you
people-
guys are interested in getting a Korean
Yeah.
house, you guys can leave your little wish and put it on the wall here. I think we'll be doing that after, but let's
Yeah,
go take
of
some
course.
Yeah, you
photos
can try
really
that,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and walk over here.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
coming in, you can choose the frame of the frame of the
Yes.
photo first, and then you can come in.
Okay, so let's check it out. Let's see what we got
Yeah.
over here.
Sure, you can touch here. I think you know the.
Yeah,
how to
we
use
can.
it, right?
Yeah, we can.
I think we've done this before.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
hit
Go with the
that.
cutting.
Cutting, yeah.
Okay.
You can share it together.
Good. Maybe towel.
Thumb. All right.
Down.
Hilda, how long have you lived in Korea?
Huh?
Frame.
How long have you lived in Korea?
Like 4 years.
Okay, wow, about the same as me. I've been here
Yes.
5 years.
What do you want?
Just the black and white. I'm very
Yeah?
I'm very
Okay.
basic with this. I like the the classic one.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
There's an area view.
You guys can actually take a peek here. So there's gonna be an aerial view camera, but this room's a little small, so you
Yeah.
guys can watch us take photos right here.
Hi.
All right. So what do
Okay.
we do? Okay. Whoa.
Oh.
How do we do this?
Wait, I will put my mic there. Okay.
Whoa.
One. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do heart.
Okay. It's
It's such like a big
Okay.
and back to back. That was so long.
Okay.
Is that it? Is it only 3?
I think it's 4.
That was 4. Okay, we did it. Nice.
Okay. I cannot even see you.
I think we did it. Did we finish all 4? I think so.
Okay.
All right, cool. So let's go check it out. All
Just
right.
a photo?
Sure.
Let's go. Oh.
So we're gonna come over here and you can. Oh, this first
We
one.
only have like 4.
This first one doesn't count. I feel
No,
like.
no, no, no. No, you
Not
have
do
to
this one.
undone. Yeah. Okay.
This one does not count.
No.
I think this is
This one's
cute.
good. Yeah.
I think this is fine. The 2 and 2.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Great. Great. Okay.
All right. So I guess in the meantime we can write our little
Write
wish on the
something.
wall.
Yeah. So do you want to live in Korea?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I'll live here for quite some time, but no set amount of time. I've been here 5 years, but I thought I was only going to be here 6 months.
Oh.
So I've been here longer than expected, but I recently just moved into a new place, so
What do you want to write? I just want to write like one
Wish.
song. APT. Yeah. Sorry. APT.
lovely life. I'm gonna run out of space.
I'm just doing like the APT and my name.
Okay.
Like a
Mine
APT.
says, I wish to have a lovely life in Korea.
Oh,
There we go.
I want to have my own apartment.
Did somebody put alcohol in here? Look, you're not the only one. I'll put that.
Right.
아파트 very trendy.
Yeah.
아파트.
There we go.
Apartment.
You can send your picture and timeless to your couple.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
cool. So as you guys might have seen before on the little insignia cut things, there's usually a QR code, but there's also an option to send the little time lapse of videos to your phone or to your Kakao as well. Kakao is the main platform here for communication, so if you guys are ever visiting Korea, make sure you grab a Kakao. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a stamp, and then we're gonna move on to the upstairs area where you guys can see the real part of the exhibition that I'm super excited about.
We got the picture.
You got it? Okay,
Yeah.
show the
I can
camera.
give the stamp.
It's good, right?
So we're gonna get all kinds of stamps today. We're gonna get this stamp and we're gonna get these stamps.
Yes, stamp.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. Let's put it back.
Oh yeah, maybe I can't keep
You
this
can
one.
take it home.
Not this time, not this time. All right, well, Magic Hand, if you will come
Okay.
and give me a quick stamp, we'll go ahead and get started. All right. So I'm gonna start reading some of the questions now. Sorry, we didn't have a chance to do
Okay.
it before. We're gonna move head on upstairs. So it says, you guys know what you're doing. The photo booth looks really fun. Very good. This is currently trending photos from like a CCTV. You guys look like you're having a great
Look
time.
up one. Look up. Yeah.
All right, so this part is really, really cool, you guys. I'm gonna let him explain a little bit more about this one.
Yes.
Okay, here is LA's fancy garden. So you can feel like in a little bit of the rest in nature in middle of Seoul. So outside is very cold and snow, so white with snow, but here is very warm and green, and you can take a picture sitting on the chair, swing chair, or you can use that MG mirror, take photos, self photo.
MZ.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, I
always
mean, like it's
that.
so empty. Where is my picture?
He was immediately like, so you guys can take a look over here as well. You can see it's really beautifully decorated. The purpose of this particular room was not only to be a little bit of a haven from outside right now where it's super cold, but it's also kind of to show you the diversity of the way that you can style a room to make it feel a little bit different. So really, really cool. I probably think this is my favorite space. I would
Yeah,
live
I mean, like so
right there.
nature, so green. you know.
Yes, I would love to
Yeah.
live in this little area. So very cool. We're gonna keep it moving, you guys. We're gonna
Yeah,
head on
let's
upstairs
go.
to the main
Yeah.
part of the exhibition. This is Urijip, which is kind of like the Korean IKEA.
IKEA, right, correct.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys will get to see a little bit more about this, but this is the main area here. All right. And you can take it away, sir. This
Yeah.
is your
Here is a new home showroom. So we made this real size model house with 46 exclusive area. So we make this house with the concept of the winning new home 3D interior contest type. So we made. Let me explain about the housing planning.
Yeah.
So from the left, it consists of a kitchen and living room, a dining room, and living room, and room for the hobby. And then the space on the other side, we express on the large screen with entrance and main bedroom and bathroom like that. So
yeah.
on the other
There's
side,
the LED.
this
So
is half
there's
of the house.
you guys can't really see it, but behind it over here, there's a giant LED screen. And the purpose of this main floor right here is to express what it would actually look like a typical floor plan. So this is a realistic life-size expectation of what it would be like. It's a really great representation. Over here they have the kitchen, which for this particular exhibition is doubling as a cafe area. So like we said before, if you complete the missions given by the exhibitionist here, you guys will be able to see, you'll get a free coffee here.
Yeah.
But they've also got this little dining room space. And for this dining room space, you also have the option to make your own little home. There's a couple cool representations of this, but you can make your own little house and decorate it however you like. So that's just one of the other activities that you guys can do here. You'll see as well, there's a little lounge area. This would be the living room. And then on the other side over there is where you would have the bedrooms and things like that.
Yeah.
And I believe this way is where we have our next mission, right?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
You guys can follow me
Let's
this
go.
way. We're gonna keep it moving. So over here we have MBTI.
Oh, this is not MBTI.
Not this
Yeah,
one?
yeah. This kiosk about you kids home the block.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
gotcha. I saw this and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
must be MBTI.
yeah. There are many
Yeah.
type of the interview from the people. Oh, can I?
Yeah, sure, of course.
So this is a public housing policy. So we have to listen a lot. So about policy and LA, about LH new home plan. what kind of house they want and what kind of policy they want. So we listen a lot, and then we give some keys for them, and then we listen from the people on the street, and then know who we 나 혼자 산다. And we use their idea to make this LH
That's
new home
awesome.
showroom.
So you guys,
that's why we
you
did
took
also.
the opinions and the answers and feedback that you got from younger
Yeah,
people
yeah,
to
yeah.
kind of feed into like what would interest them the most.
Yeah, we interact together.
Very
We
cool.
have to close
I like
to the
that.
client.
Very cool. So let's keep moving over here. We will check out the MBTI.
yeah.
Let's go.
And we have a couple positive comments for you.
Mission.
People are saying you are doing a great job at explaining Mr. Park. You're so sweet.
Thank you so much. Must be my friend.
He is doing a fantastic
Yeah.
job. We're going to do one more over here. If you'll
Okay.
explain really quickly.
This is the new home MBTI. You know the MBTI?
Yeah, of
Yeah. There are 16 personality type in MBTI, and then also there are more than 16 type of new home plan in our company.
Ah,
We
okay.
made it. So I give you 4 simple questions, and then we match one of type of our new home type with your MBTI
Okay.
for fun.
Sure.
Let's go.
Let's check it out.
So
Question
first
one.
question one, I want to stay at home on my duty off.
Yes. On my
Yes.
day off,
Yes.
stay home, please.
Yes.
Oh,
Why-
no.
No,
they
too
can't
fast.
speak. Okay, too fast.
Okay.
Okay.
should try
Okay, so
again.
only one people.
Try again.
Only one people.
Only one person.
Yeah.
So the first question was, would you like to stay home on your day
Day
off?
off.
And we
Alright.
both said yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's, me.
Alright.
Okay.
Question
And then-
two.
Once I imagine home from the sky, to drop the home falling home from the sky, sudden, all of the sudden, for
Can you?
free.
Yeah. Do you imagine a free home just falling from the sky? No,
No.
no way. Definitely something you have to
Yeah,
work
reality,
for.
huh? I cry when I think of my family, including my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss your
Yeah.
parents.
Because we live so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, of
so
course,
yeah.
I made I think cleaning route first before I start cleaning your room or your house.
Of course, no.
Do you plan a route before you clean your house, or
I
you
mean, like
just clean?
kitchen first.
I made a plan
and-
first.
You do?
For sure.
No.
My house is very big.
I feel like I do a plan, but it's by activity, like laundry, and then
That's the planning. That's
Ah,
the
is
planning.
it?
It's
Ah,
planning.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
You have to
kind of.
order. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I
Red
kind of
and
do the
fried
order.
them.
So we'll
Okay.
say yes then.
That's
Okay.
So we can match with our one of 55 square meter type.
big house.
Yeah, for a house. Yeah, without column, you can use that big room for your preference. When you make a wall, install the wall here, you can make another room. Or for kids, or for your sibling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can customize.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
customize. This is
Nice.
almost
Very cool.
concept is like that.
Very cool. So for example, you guys, the reason that they do the MBTI representation here is to match your style of home with what would suit your MBTI or
Yeah,
personality
so-
type the best. So for me, for example, having this big open space would be like hosting, having family and friends over, being able to spend time with a lot of people, but it's also got enough closed off space like the private bedroom and stuff that you guys can take that time for yourself. So depending on how you would test would be your suggested one. Of course, you can customize it like Mr. Park said. So yeah, you guys can check out some pretty cool stuff here. This would be another one of the missions. And I think we have one more over there.
Okay.
Which I'm a little excited.
Stamp here, right?
I think
And I can
so.
give you 2 stamps.
Okay. Yes.
Honda block and MBTI.
Wow. We got two.
We did it! So we actually can't get the stamp yet. We have to play the DDR
yeah.
pump game. So the
Okay.
next one, take the MBTI home matching test and play Dance Dance Revolution.
Okay.
So we have to play Dance Dance Revolution, and then we can get our next stamp. So let's
Okay.
head on over here and we'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
it out. So I have a quick question for you. Are the items like lamps and furniture in here from
From Underrated, yeah. This is,
okay.
we collaborate with Underrated in last July. So we held Uhome 3D interior contest. So we picked that 6 people for each floor plan, and we decorate this house with the winner of 46 square meter. So they use the same furniture and same appliance from
very cool.
from the ownership. So it's
Okay.
fancy.
Okay.
So people can use that interior as a reference when they they
Very
decorate their own room or own house.
Right. So for Koreans that are living here that are interested in buying a home, Onuri Jip is actually partnered with them. So they've set this up as a realistic expectation of ways that you could decorate your home. So you guys can definitely come check that out. All right, so we'll head on over here now.
alright.
Let's
have
go.
a little bit of fun. I won't keep you guys waiting anymore. We're gonna do some dance revolution.
Oh. I will lose definitely.
All right, I think we have to do this here. I'm gonna set down one of the mics. I have one. I think but the other one will be fine.
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay, so I think we're just gonna go up here. Have you played this before?
I'm really bad at dancing.
It's not a dance game.
Sorry.
How you were studying?
I didn't mean to.
It's
Wait, why is this so hard?
a little bit easier.
Wait, I think I pressed one.
Really?
Shoot. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Change the hardness. Or difficulties. What do you give yourself?
I'm literally so bad.
I have no spatial awareness about this. Okay, I see. Da. How do people multitask? Okay. This is so hard. Okay. Gosh. Of all the things I've had to do on this show. Can you imagine if we actually danced like this?
I don't like it. Well, I just want to. It's finished.
지긴데. 힘들어. I'm almost done. I'm just gonna keep jumping.
Oh, you got a big, huh?
Why was that so hard?
Good.
Oh, I'm not playing it.
Oh, dang. You win.
Okay,
Okay, I'm done.
You even.
I'm out of breath now. Why did you put this?
Oh, it's winter, so you make a wear. And you make hot here, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And spread
Okay.
out here, yeah.
Yeah.
Got
I think
it.
that made me more stressed.
Yeah. I think so.
That was
Did you recall heat in here in Hongsu area?
no, definitely very
Yeah.
fun. I definitely didn't expect that for sure.
Okay.
Very cool. So while I catch my breath really quickly, can you explain?
Oh,
the
yeah.
models?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So we cannot install the whole rear side model house here. It's called narrow. So we put another type of the as a model. So this is the typical type for the housing plan for the family. So there are the square exclusive area is 84 square meter. So the people who have family really like this type. So it has 3 rooms, 1 room for the parent and 2 rooms for the kids or sibling or their pet, and then two bathroom and wide kitchen and living room. This is typical type, and that's the biggest size that public corporation provide. Yeah, they really like that. And also that one is 46 square meter. That is the same type of this rear size.
Okay.
So you can rotate it upside down. That area is the kitchen that you can see that left side, and then there is the dining and living room here, and this is room for the hobby. And as I told you, you will install when you install the wall here, you can make another room.
Oh,
so
very
you can
cool.
use this house after wedding, after got married. So
Like a beginner.
Like,
beginner
yeah,
home.
we call
Starter
that
home.
one transformation and the plan.
Okay, very good. So we've got like
Change.
the newlywed couple home and the family home here.
Yeah, sure.
So these are the two main ones that they offer. Are these actual photos of what they would look like?
No, this is the decoration.
Just
Ah,
decoration.
it's not an
Okay, very cool. I was
apartment.
gonna say I love that one. That's gorgeous.
It's from other country.
Okay, no worries. But very cool. So
Okay, I
like
can
I said,
give you the
oh yeah, we got
you got a
oh.
whole 4 stamp here.
Amazing! Thank you so much.
Wow.
So you can change the
Yeah.
cute new home queuing or battery or sticker, or you can drink coffee, iced coffee or warm coffee.
All right, very cool.
yeah.
So let's go head over to the cafe and we'll pick out
Yeah.
our prize.
Sure.
Thank you so much for today,
you.
Mr. Park. You were amazing,
Yeah.
and
You explained it a lot and
thank
so good.
you
so
did,
much.
and
Thank
you
you
were
so
a hit. The chat loves you as well. So
thank you.
thanks for supporting you guys.
Say, and also we will change small change with Christmas decoration. Next week you can come in and join it. Enjoy it.
no, I'm
And then
so sad I
you
missed it.
can prepare another surprise gift.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, related to
Maybe I
Christmas.
will come back
Yeah.
next week and see the Christmas
Okay.
decorations.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's head over to the cafe, you guys.
Yes.
Let's see how we can get some coffees and stuff with this.
Okay.
What was your favorite part of the exhibition so far?
I think what's that? I think the first one, the insect cut.
I
Yeah.
like the Dance Dance Revolution, but
I'm not.
It was,
I'm
it was
so sorry,
really
everyone.
hard.
Yeah, it's so hard, and I don't really like to, dance or just like.
I don't know anyone that dances like that. Anyone that does like the jumping.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna head right over here. You guys can actually see
Okay.
they've got a couple little options right here as far as foods, and then these are some examples of those
Oh.
little houses that you can build. Looks like somebody did Santa and his sleigh here. What do you think you're gonna grab today?
So like the option is only 3 right now.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'll go with the stickers.
Oh. I will do with the keyring.
So I got the little Horangi sticker
Yeah.
because I am 1998,
이거는요?
which is the year of the tiger.
okay.
So I figured I would get
The
one of
same.
these.
Okay, go.
Maybe I can decorate my phone case with it. We'll see. Okay, very good. All right, so here's our gifts.
I got the keyring.
Yeah! Awesome. So let's head outside, you guys. We've got another mission to complete, but let's first get our next stamp. MBTI.
Done? Yeah.
Not this stamp, not this one. We have to get our. Oh, we have so many stamps today. We've got a total of like 8 stamps.
Okay.
There we go. Very good. So let's check out mission number 3, our final one. Of
The
course,
DDR.
go to a
Dance,
cafe.
yeah. Oh.
So we're gonna go visit a cafe and so on. So you guys can follow me. We're gonna be
Okay.
going to a really unique cafe today, one that I actually had never been to, but I
Okay.
heard about quite a lot. All right, so we have just completed quite a few things in a short amount of time. So I'm going to take this time while we walk for a little bit more Q&A about you.
Uh-huh.
So what originally brought you to Korea?
Well, honestly, I just like got scholarship
Oh,
for
nice.
the master degree. That's why that's my
Another master's degree student. Wow, you guys
It's
are
not
smart.
another. It's my master degree.
I know.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of the guests have had master's degrees, so you guys are all really smart.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Very cool. It says, Kilda, what is your favorite coffee to drink?
Well,
감사합니다.
honestly, I don't really like a coffee.
That's okay. That's
so I'm
okay.
just like Americano is just so bitter, but like everyone in here.
Loves Americano. It's true.
Like
It's very
every
true.
time, just like go walk to the cafe. It's that.
So you guys can see we're actually passing a lot of cool stuff right now. This one you
Yeah.
can see they've got their Christmas decorations out, looking a little English inspired for this one. A lot of people are talking about the weather right now. It is very cold. It is very cold, and you guys might have seen it snowed quite a
Yeah.
lot. I think it was 18 centimeters, something like that, 16, 18 centimeters
Yeah.
last night,
Like-
or all through yesterday. But as you can see, it didn't stay because it actually got a little bit too warm.
Yes.
In Fahrenheit, for all my Fahrenheit people out there, it's like 40, 35, 40 degrees right now, so it is quite cold. But not cold enough for the snow to stay. Do you like watching K-dramas?
Of course, I'm like big fan of K-drama, K-pop, that things. That's why I'm here.
What's your
That's why I'm here.
favorite K-pop group, favorite K-drama?
Like my K-pop group is NCT. My bias is Mark. That's why I'm like, when I first like went to my work right now, current working place, it's like just across SM Entertainment.
Ah, okay.
When I saw at the lunchtime, I just walk here and
you
there's
saw-
NCT Wish, like filming some content. That's like just,
You
wow.
really do see them just around, guys.
I did a really good decisions coming
All right,
here.
let's see.
Yeah.
All right, so we're actually here. We're at the cafe now. You guys can actually take a look. So I think this is called like Haraboji Gongjang?
Yeah, Gongjang, right,
Yeah,
right.
Haraboji
Grandpa
Gongjang. So
Factory,
it's
yeah.
Grandpa's factory. You guys
Yeah.
can actually look. It looks more like a little factory, I guess. You guys can come on in. It is huge. This is very much the aesthetic that I like. It's quite similar to the Daerim Cafe, which I've talked about on the show before. So let's go grab something to eat because I'm starving.
Okay.
And we will get some coffees, and we will of course do the ranking, and we'll finish up with some Q&A. It is so cold. I don't know if you guys can see. My hands are like red. I'm so cold. But hopefully we
Let's
can get
grab
something yummy.
What do you want?
She needs to go back home for Christmas. Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
I want the sogompang, but you said it was not that good, right? at this
Yeah,
location. That
okay.
one obviously is really good.
Okay.
Do they warm this up? The cinnamon roll looks good.
But I just ate that.
You just had one?
I mean, like, is it similar with that one? Is it different?
This is my American heart screaming.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try one
let's
of
go.
these. Okay, so one of these, and then what is this? Sounds like apple pie. Apple
Okay,
pie.
that's good. Okay, cool.
When we figured out what it said, we're both like, yeah, okay.
Okay,
All right,
apple
so
pie.
that's good. We'll get those
Apple
two. You guys
pie.
can see there's lots of options here. Let's pick out some drinks really quick, and then
Okay.
we will get started. What would you like to drink?
I want some chocolate latte. 하나 주세요.
아이스로 드릴까요?
안에 샀던 걸로 주세요.
한번 초콜릿 라떼.
네.
I think I'm gonna go with 요차 레몬티 하나.
확인 한번 드시고.
네, 맞습니다. 네. Alright. Oh, I'm so cold. I'm ready to warm up. We'll see. 네, 감사합니다. Alright, so we're gonna take this. I'm gonna have you guys have a seat, and I'll tell you about one of the cooler parts of this particular cafe. So you guys can actually look right out here. There's a statue of a bull, and if you look behind it, there's a little bit of a tree, and it's a little bit odd to say, but there's actually a tree house here, which is pretty cool. Let's just sit on the stairs. You guys can probably check it out. Let's just go this way.
Stairs?
Yeah, why not? Wah. Okay.
Isn't it hard?
Yeah, so we'll just sit right here for now, and you guys can see. This is definitely a more interesting cafe that they have
yeah.
here. And outside, they've actually got this treehouse area, so you guys can come check it out. So what we're gonna do is just do a little bit more Q&A. I'm actually gonna give you the phone for this part, so you can
Okay,
actually
sure,
check this
sure.
out. I had to check my mic,
Yeah.
just to make sure. Our guest is such a cutie in that scarf.
Thank you so
Oh, they
much.
like you. Very
Well, the
good.
cafe is so comfortable, like indeed. I mean, like it's
This is
so
actually
big.
really nice.
Yeah.
Quite warm, hey?
Yeah. I had the most amazing donut when I was in Korea. Like, what is your favorite donuts? I like
My
Note.
favorite donuts?
Yeah, donuts.
What? I think probably knotted, I would
yeah,
say.
I also like Note. Wow.
Sorry, my mic's not working very well, you guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, we'll make it work. So for now,
Oh, okay.
we'll just kind of sit here and hang out for a little bit. Our second floor is so cute. You guys actually can't see it, but the
Yeah.
second floor goes way back, and there's a big tree house right here. So if you guys ever sit on this floor, it's like a really good photo spot. So you guys can definitely check that out. Is the cafe also running air conditioner, or is it heated? It's definitely heated. It kind of smells like a bonfire in
Yeah,
here.
but I mean, like, because it's like big, so it will not be as hot, you know, as you think. As you think.
Yeah, so let's see. What inspired you to move to Korea in the first place?
Like for me, I thought that I like K-pop, I like K-drama, so I think it's like the perfect place, you know,
Yeah, obviously.
like for someone like me. I mean, if you are just like, I think our coffee's coming.
I think our coffee's ready. So it was mainly like the K-pop pull.
Yeah, I mean, like if you do not have, in my opinion, if you do not have like any interest in Korea at all, I mean, like K-pop or K-drama, and you just like want to work, it's so hard for you, honestly, to stay. You know, like
it can
Korea, yeah, and for me, like Korea working culture and whatsoever. I mean, like yeah, for foreigners it will be hard, but because I really like Korean drama and K-pop, it feels so good. I mean, like you can go to watch the concert, like opening encore, it's just like one subway away.
Yeah, I guess it definitely adds a little bit of
Yeah.
spice if you're into K-pop and K-dramas.
Right.
But when I first came here, I actually didn't know anything about any of that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of people
how?
were surprised. Me.
Yeah. How come?
Well, in the states, at least where I'm from in North Carolina, it's not as popular. I think it's gaining popularity now. Like
Okay.
my little sister, she'll be 14 this year. She's really starting to get into
Yeah.
it. But at least when I was first moving here, like 4 or 5 years ago, it was not as popular.
Okay.
At least where I'm from.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not saying globally.
Yeah.
Definitely not where I was from. So when I came here, I kept seeing like the same faces, and I kept seeing something about BTS.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? And I didn't really know too much about it. And then, of course, I started watching K-dramas, but originally it was actually just to learn. I'll take that for you. It was actually just to learn Korean more than anything, and then I ended up really liking the way that K-dramas and stuff were filmed. So I got a little bit more into the shows. I'm still not particularly into K-pop. I do like some of the songs, but it's not like my most favorite genre of music in the world. But nothing against it at all. I think.
Okay, yeah, of course.
No,
So,
don't come for me.
so like,
I'm
why?
not-
Why you came to Korea though?
I came to Korea to travel originally. I had just finished school, and I really wanted to see the world and kind of explore my options and just like.
I mean, there is so
become
many
more
countries out there. Like how?
I went to other countries as well. I've been to Thailand, Singapore. I've been all over.
So it's just like one by one. Check it one
I
by
did
one.
like a lot of Latin America,
Yeah.
Central America. I haven't done anything in Europe yet.
Yeah.
But when I came to Korea, obviously, I met my best friends. I found a job that I'm really, really confident about here. I love working with Korean Nut. And so I just I felt like Korea liked me and I liked Korea.
Wow.
I just ended up being so I ended up kind of staying here.
I mean, like
a little bit more to it
that's a
than
good
that, but yeah.
statement. I mean, like Korea like me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right, so let's see. I mean, fam in cold climates, stay warm, stay cozy. We're definitely trying. Have you ever attended a fan meeting?
Sorry.
Have you ever attended a fan meeting?
Of course, I attend everything like showcase, fan meeting, concert, pre-record. You can also get stuff.
Everything, right?
Everything.
Okay, okay.
I'm like except the fan sign because I don't need like that much money to buy a lot of albums. Okay.
I feel like it's expensive, all the merchandise and stuff.
Yeah, but it's not the merchandise because like for the fan sign you have to buy like 100, 200, 300 albums to get one side. That's out of my budget.
That's so
Yeah.
insane. So Kay Stosh is someone that recently visited Korea. She actually came and met us. She said, there is so much to do and see in Seoul. I barely scratched the surface in a month. Kay Stosh, if you're still watching, can you drop in the comment section down below what your top 3 things were when you visited? And then when you first came to Korea, what were your favorite things to do?
My favorite things to do, well, what else? I'm like, yeah, well, it's just basic
Like visit
things
like the K-pop and stuff
yeah,
like that.
I'm like I'm traveling and then doing the K-pop things. I think that's my favorite things, and it's literally
Okay.
my life. You know, I'm like I'm working, so I'm literally go with at the weekend.
Yeah.
I will go either traveling or either concert. You know,
Right. So you kind of live for that, sure. Are there any typical Korean books that you like and recommend reading?
Well, honestly, I don't really.
I was gonna say because you're pretty well versed in Korean, so I think your Korean level would be a little bit higher than mine.
Yeah, but like I don't really read the books. Like I try to watch. My favorite actress is Kim Yoo Jong.
Okay.
So like one of the drama is like Hotsunggi, and they have like a novel. You know, I thought that like reading a novel shouldn't be
It shouldn't be
much
too hard.
problem,
I think it would
right?
be significantly more
I bought
difficult.
like literally one. And there's 2 sessions, and so I just bought 2 books, and I think I only read like 10 pages.
Okay,
And then-
yeah. So it's a different level of Korean language
Yeah, it's
learning,
like
I think.
hard.
Do you use any Korean beauty products?
Korean beauty.
That's what it says. Do you read any Korean beauty
Well,
products?
I will promoting my company brands. My company.
Well, there you go. You can do a
Yeah,
shameless plug, no problem.
So like, it's like small products like called Nose 20, like always 20. You know?
Ah, okay,
yeah,
okay,
it's
yeah.
called Nose 20s, and I got a free product. So I use it like every day, and it's so good. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying this because like I'm the marketing, but I use it. Like
use
it's
it
already
because it's good.
1
Yeah.
year. Yeah, already.
Sure, very good. So let's go
Yeah.
ahead and give this a
Yeah.
try. I've been
Okay.
trying my tea because I got really cold.
Okay, okay,
But
yeah.
the yujacha, this is kind of like a Korean thing, I guess. It's just a regular lemon tea on the surface, but yujacha is kind of like a jam, and you stir it up and you mix it, and it's very sweet and delicious. All right, and you got the chocolate latte.
It's chocolate. Like,
It tastes like hot
regular
chocolate.
chocolate.
Just like regular chocolate. Tastes like a hot chocolate. Okay. Very good. Let's see. Kilda is very smart. Having a picnic at the park in the Han River was Kay Stosh's first one, the Seoul Tower, and eating street food.
Oh.
Yep, those are a good 3.
Yeah, I mean like Seoul without Han River is like nothing. Nothing. What do I mean? I mean just like love Han River so much.
There's nothing like it. It's
Yeah.
just, it's like its own culture
I mean like you
socially.
just go there and like doing nothing, saw the sunset, saw just only the river, it's already good.
Yeah.
But then you also get like busking, you know, you heard
Oh, that's true. I guess if you go to like Yoido Park,
yes,
that's
there are
true.
so many busking, and you can just do like cycling.
Oh, I used to do that in the
Yeah.
summer. Not so much now because it's quite cold.
Yeah, correct.
But some people will go in the wintertime as
And there's
well.
also like street food there too, so you can just eat and eat ramyeon. Eating ramyeon on Hanggang is another level. Like they have their own, like you can like make your own ramyeon in Hanggang.
I like
Just
that you
do
can
it.
make it at the Pyeongdong,
Yeah,
like
that
on the
one
convenience store.
is that
All right,
ramyeon,
guys.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do this apple tasting. So this is the apple tart. Do you want to taste it with me?
Yeah, of course.
It's a really big piece, but I couldn't cut it any smaller. So
Okay,
just do it by what you
yeah.
can, and then we have to rank it on a scale of 1 to 10.
Ah,
Ready?
okay, okay.
Go. Oh my god, I love that. If that was warm, that'd be so
It's
good.
better, yeah.
I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's very good, but it's cold. If it was warm, it'd be like a 9.
Yeah, I think it's like 8 out of 10. Because I like personally I like apple pie. It's just like the apple, and this apple is just there is the. It's not like
Not enough.
it's yeah.
There's
The
only
apple
like
is
a
not
couple
enough.
little pieces. Yeah. It's definitely good, but I was expecting with how big it is a little bit more filling.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
correct,
still quite good though. Still quite
Yeah.
good. So solid 7 out of 10 and 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
7 and 8. Okay. Do you like Korean fried chicken? And have you tried hiking?
Rather than fried chicken. Wait a minute.
That's okay. Take your
No.
time. You said you've never tried fried chicken?
No, I tried.
You have to. Yeah.
But I don't really like the fried chicken only because it doesn't have yum like the taste.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need something like strong, something that
Strong
tastes-
flavors?
Yes.
Are
strong
Indonesian flavors really strong?
flavor. Yeah.
That's why.
That's why I'm like I eat the yum one.
Ah.
Or just something like with cheese or with takangjeong is also okay.
Oh,
that kind
맞죠.
of things. You know.
I love Korean fried chicken, but I order from this one place called Kumne all the time because it's like a baked chicken. So I kind of do like a little, like a little bit healthier version, or at least I tell
Yeah.
myself it's healthier. But yes, it's really good.
Yeah, I mean like gooey is also good. I mean like I don't know. Yeah, it's baked, right?
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna now try
Yeah.
this cinnamon roll, which I had very high expectations for, but we'll see. It looks a little dry. Yeah. I don't know because I'm a baker, right? So I've baked cinnamon rolls before. This looks a little dry, but we'll give it a go. It's okay. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. I wish it was warm.
Yeah.
Both of these I think would be better served warm because one of
Yeah.
them is like a pie, and I imagine a cinnamon roll is like a gooey, warm, steamy.
Yeah, I mean like
Bite of
especially
happiness,
if It's
you know?
winter, so hot is better. Yeah.
Yeah, so hot would be better.
Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, it tastes like bread with icing.
Yeah.
But
It's sweet. Yeah, there is cinnamon in there.
There was some cinnamon in there.
Yeah.
A little bit. I think we could do a little bit better. Thanks for asking, Shannon. Of course. Where do you find halal K food? Where do you find halal Korean food?
I mean, like, there is one of the in Itaewon. Always like, if you are looking for the halal restaurant, go to Itaewon. There is like one place called Eight. Yeah, it's honestly it's Malaysian, as I remember. It's Malaysian restaurant, but it's like all like you want jajangmyeon, your something like budejjiki or something. It's halal one. It's
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool. That's a great
Yeah.
recommendation. Thank you for sharing that. Is your favorite song that you play always from NCT?
Yes.
What
I mean,
song
like,
is it?
If I like one song, I will just like play that song on
Over and
repeat,
over again
that kind
until
of
you hate
thing.
it? Yeah.
So I mean, like, what NCT Dreams just come back with a new album, so I just like play that album all day long.
That was me when the Eternal Sunshine album from Ariana Grande came out. It was on loop for
Yeah,
like
it's on
3
loop.
months until
Yeah.
I got sick of it. And yeah, I still love that album. What is your favorite Korean market?
Market, I mean. Well, at first it's just like Gwangjang Sijang for food,
Of
that kind of
course,
thing.
yeah.
But like recently, I went to the Dongmyo Market.
Dongmyo. Ah,
Yeah.
this is the place with all the vintage stuff.
Yeah,
like
I mean, like, I don't know that there is something like that in Korea, but
Yeah.
I went there, it's just like thrifting market when you just like 2,000, 3,000, like,
and you can get like proper vintage
Yeah,
cameras,
yeah.
sunglasses, Kodaks. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely cool. It's the most unique market, I would
Yeah, I
say.
think
It's not
so.
like your
Yeah.
typical like street market stuff. Things that were the most difficult for you in the beginning when you shifted your life to Korea.
I went to Korea in like Corona. Like
I did too.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause we got here around the
2020.
same time,
Yeah,
right?
I mean like, and then at the first year, of course, I will just stay at home because everyone saying don't go out and do something
Yeah.
like that. So it's just like
And Korea also had
Yeah.
very strict rules at the time, so
Correct.
it was difficult to come here and then also to make friends in an environment like that. But it would have been difficult anywhere.
Yeah,
But just because Korea was a little bit more strict about it, I think it made it a
I
little
think
bit more
at that time.
Yeah, a
I
little
think
bit more
at that time
difficult.
my PIC is just like too strict. You can only just go out only for going to to buy stuff, that kind of things. Other things just like stay.
It was definitely different because I had come from the States where the rules weren't quite as tight. So yeah, it was definitely a little bit different. I can agree with that. I think the timing we could have done better. Maybe
even in my master degree, I do like one semester online, like one semester hybrid, and the other Fortunately, I got the offline one at the last semester.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where is your favorite place to study?
Study. Well, I'm like at least in my I got my MBA in Yonsei University.
Okay.
Yeah, so like at the building they have like a lot of a good place to study. Yeah, so it's just like
on campus.
Yes, on campus. I think campus is and the library. It's so good. Yeah.
I said I didn't like it, but I think I like it. Keep eating
The
it.
winner.
All right, let's see. So, is there one item from Indonesia that you always carry with you?
I mean, like I have like batik. Batik is like our tradition. It's not like traditional. It's just like our national clothes. I think well, everyone in Indonesia know batiks. So like when in Korea, you always have that event that needs to wear something like in national. Right. National clothes or something.
Yeah, like the international festivals and stuff. Yeah.
So I always choose that.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Have you ever visited a museum or another exciting exhibition?
I think museum you can just go to like Liam Museum.
The Liam Museum is great though.
Yeah, I mean,
it's really good.
Just went there. I mean, like if you like the art, go there.
If you guys go check out Insadong, which I've said many times before is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Seoul, there's countless museums there, and you can find, I think there's like 50 or so just in the Seoul area alone, not including like the National History Museum, the War Museum, all kinds of stuff. So definitely come check that out. I think it'd be really good to learn about the history, but also a lot of the art museums are very unique art exhibitions.
Yeah, and it's something like they open like there is always museum that's just there, but you can always looking for the museum that's like regular, like seasonal.
Yeah. There's definitely like seasonal ones. All right, so we've only got a couple more minutes, so it is time. You can choose your
winner.
Choose your winner, my dear.
Like for the one who like comment a lot and participate.
Yes.
So it's just like
you can choose.
I can choose like whoever that I want.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's up to you.
Are you sure? Okay, I know it's a little bit biased, but they go with this one.
Okay. Okay. So the winner for this episode, this one, right?
Yeah, Mayang Sari.
This one? Mayang Sari Parmata Putri. Is your pick? Is she
it's my
Indonesian?
pick. Yeah, it's Indonesian. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So you got to win today. So when we give you the card, just make sure that you take a screenshot of that. You can put your screenshot in the link in the description box down below, and then they will send you the gift card. So take a quick screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Very good, well done. We've only got one more minute left, which brings us to our final stamp. So you guys can go ahead and get that last stamp. Of course, we've already picked a winner. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We really appreciate all of your support. Make sure that you guys check out the link in the description box down below and find the community center. There's a lot of really cool information there, so you guys can go check that out. Yeah. Make sure to give her a follow as well and check out her information and her content. I think that's all the announcements for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.